Olympiad that is going on online. So let's move away from that. Let's get into some rugby. And it has not been a walk in the park for the deaf rugby teams in Kenya, but this has not thwarted their effort to attain the much needed limelight with a purpose to grow even further.
About 3 years ago, the Kenya Deaf Rugby Association, led by its chairman Maurice Okwach, saw the need to come up with rugby teams comprising of deaf players in a bid to give equal opportunities to those interested in rugby.
I saw many people, hearing people in Kenya, they have rugby, they are growing very well. So we started and then we are growing well.
I saw the kids play. I met like 3 kids who were, at first I did not know they were deaf, but the way they were interested in rugby, so it made me wonder, is there a team outside there? Then I met the captain, who is Martin. So Martin told me that there's a team, guys who wanted to know rugby, know the basics, then start playing. So I took up the challenge because it's about getting the challenge, working on it and building it up from down.
It has been a good performance. The scale has been growing. We've come from grass to grace, zero to hero, nothing to something. And we so far are loving the process, and we're trusting the process, and we believe someday things are going to be okay.
The initiative, further enhanced by coaches who are willing to develop the players, brought together individuals from different parts of Nairobi, while at the same time establishing teams from areas outside the capital city.
In Kenya, we have 3 teams. One is in Kiambu, the other one is we are located in Mathare. Recently we realized there's a team in Kisumu. We're still trying to merge and partner, get links, which is the deaf rugby in each county. Can they partner with us? Can they link with us so that we can have tournaments?
The players, more so from Nairobi, have had the pleasure of interacting with their hearing counterparts, an experience they deem challenging but a worthwhile boost to their efforts.
We have really grown. We have been uniting with hearing teams. They have been teaching us how to play, so that even the deaf, they understand very fast the way they see hearing playing. Yeah.
There's a tournament we went and we became runners-up, because everybody thought we could hear, we could speak, but when finally they realized this is a deaf rugby team, they were shocked.
Their hunger for success is not only restricted to local boundaries, as they yearn outside exposure and with a long-term motive to eventually conquer the world.
We were invited in South Africa for a tournament, but COVID came in. So I believe next year at a time like this, or 2022 at a time like this, we'll be speaking some good things.
Currently in Africa, South Africa is one of the best teams. From my view, South Africa has been partnering with deaf to develop it.
However, their pursuit for glory has not been an easy ride, with team members constantly subjected to criticism for their different nature.
At first there was stigmatization. Then later on there were people who took the deaf guys as if they're guys who can't do anything. Because there's a time when somebody told us, these guys, hawa watu wasikii na ongei na wanawapiga aje. On my side, what I usually do is, as a life skill facilitator, I work with my coach Rashid Bri. Then we sit down with them, we do a life skill session one-on-one. Because we see if somebody feels he has been downplayed, we bring him up, we tell him this and this can happen, these are the challenges that he'll face, but this is how to work on it.
Besides that, financial constraints and lack of adequate support from relevant leadership authorities continues to be one of the biggest stumbling blocks yet.
I cannot lie. From the Kenya Rugby Union, we haven't had much. From the government, we haven't had much.
Time actually is not on our side, but what we do is the little time that we have, we use it wisely.
Despite all the trials, Deaf Rugby has made an active decision to stop at nothing and instead focus on its potential for growth. Now, kudos to the deaf rugby team in Kenya. Away from that, into cycling, the inaugural cycling competition that was to light up Eldoret town today has been pushed to next month. The organizers say the cycling competition has been postponed to 13th